Okay. Here we are against JD. We're on the original ice cream and small animals and sponsored zoo. So we like things that make buildings. Wow, these are great sponsors and not very many animals. We've got habitat diversity 5, birds and reptiles. Sponsors is low, and I have a ton of sponsors. That's super fun, and I'm glad that happened. Going second, I'll get first opportunity to snap. Also, these are both continents, which I like very much. So I'm thinking Habbies. We're just gonna get 2 partner zoos, Marabou, Habbies, and maybe we can find a continent that we don't have so we can get Habbies' second break. I don't think either one of these are worth keeping, and yeah, okay, great. Not really much to think about here. The keep seemed obvious to me. First snap, that's a continent I already have, that's a continent I already have, that is not. So I want the Ibex. Ibex can go down here. It could go up here, but that's not as good. Okay, you want Savannah, apparently. Maybe that means I want... Yeah, I can just grab Ibex from the row. I can X my cards and stuff to... have time to play these sponsors. Yeah. I mean, I would really like to get this partner zoo, but I also feel like I should just take the partner zoo. What if he wants to break on me? Let's do this. Ibex is also just a really good animal. It's got a ton of requirements, so it tends to be really efficient. I smell 5 coffees coming from you. Well, if you take 5 coffees and I have played America Man, then I can Ibex and break, and that's good for you. I mean, it's good for me. The problem is I'd like to place a kiosk. That doesn't look like it's gonna be easy to do anytime soon. Maybe I just X cards. I'm gonna X cards. This monkey park is good on this map, but I really, really want Habs 5. Maybe I'll get this later. Okay. Thing. I mean, you must have some tiny pred that isn't Fennec Fox. Unless you have something that can get it from the row. Anyway, I'm gonna play Asia Man now. Asia Man, coming to save the day. Do you like my music? It's so good. We're gonna build it here, size 3 here, kiosk here, and then we'll play something. America Man is still awkward, but it's possible that can be awkward no matter what, unless I'm willing to put a kiosk up here. And I guess maybe I am. Okay, whatever. This is a super fast track to Habbies. I can't play both the animals first break, but I mean, we'll get it done. I think I prefer Marabou first. Played Coati. And you plan to release it. That's a thing. You did not play Petting Zoo because you can't afford it. Yeah, I get the turn here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And original ice cream, I really don't like putting stuff up here, but just hope I don't get burned by it. Put it there. It's kind of a worse spot for the kiosk, but it leaves more room for stuff next to water. All right, you're just gonna cause a break next turn, so we'll Marabou now, because that gives me a little more income, right? It also makes him spend those X tokens. He knows that I have Habitats 5 just waiting. Maybe it takes the pressure off a little bit, who knows? This is a predator that I could release after he savannas. I kind of like that. And Komodo's a reptile, but I know he plans to play Savannah. It came from his opening hand, but it's worth doing. Komodo seems a little ways off anyway, and I could theoretically do this on break 3. Size 4 even goes kind of nice here and get some rep. He doesn't trigger break here. I can X cards and play Tech Institute. Be pretty happy with my life. I also could something I want in my life. I don't know, we'll see what happens. This is worth the X, right? I think so. I do want a pretty quick break anyway. I really need to. I need to seriously consider releasing the Marabou before taking birds too. I mean, I might have a Jaguar to do that with, but still. All right, never mind. I mean, that's a totally reasonable thing. Maybe he has another Africa to release, but I don't know. I mean, I have this Jaguar that you don't necessarily know about, although it probably came from his opening hand and I did scavenge. I don't know. I don't think I would be paying attention to something like that. I really want to take $5 here. If I take $5, I can just build a size 4 up here and get my dots this break. It's so much money. The thing is, on ice cream, you tend to be rich, but also, like, what do I want to snap here? Like, I can just get that next time, you know? If I take $5, I can't pay to play Tech Institute, which would be pretty sexy. Well, I mean, I can, I just don't get to build the size 4 this break. Maybe that's fine. I think I still want the money. You took worker also. No, you have a worker because you took worker on 2 CP. Interesting. I mean, that does make sense on ice cream for sure. Okay, so you use the thingy and you do in the Meerkat Den, you're getting your dots. That's pretty good. Federal grants. Is that worth snapping? I think so. Yep, I like it. I sort of had assumed that I would be drawing from the deck there, but I think federal grants is worth it. Harse. Means you're not getting value out of that worker this break. Sponsors. Buying. Me the coffees. I also need to remember this has an America tag, so I'm gonna get a kiosk from it. So I probably want to build a pavilion. Because I'm gonna get kiosk and kiosk. Flamingo's pretty good for, well, I mean, it's just a good card. Well, not necessarily good for him, because it needs water, and his size 2s aren't next to it. Not Australia release, that doesn't appear to do anything. Sure, I mean, it's a bird. Not knowing much about his hand, I think I probably would have done the same thing. I could put a kiosk down here, which I like putting more than putting it up here. What is that sponsor you have? Thinking about Pavilion here, just to draw a card from the deck. I don't think I like it. I could also grab Release of Patents from Rep Range. I like that a bit more. Let's get Release of Patents. I'm gonna get this anyway, but Release of Patents still seems pretty good. Emu. I mean, I'm never building an aviary on this map. I think it's officially like not possible anymore. I mean, diversity researcher, but you know. I feel like things are going relatively well for me. That's a reptile. I'm gonna have 0 predator tags. Yeah, okay, this is the only choice. Give me that delicious kiosk right here. Dippin' Dots. Savannah gets me a uni, which would be so good. Whoa, Waza special now. Small animals. That is horrifying and also risky for sure. But I admire that. Like, JD, some of the things you say are not my favorite, but that right there, mad respect. So much of the respect. Kind of want a longer break. I'm gonna go for worker here. I mean, I want them all anyway. Let's get a worker. Snapping vet is. I'd just rather have a worker. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate snapping income when it's good, but I would rather. I'd rather have things that are good at the time. This is hand size, obviously. Would have been kind of sexy to get a science tag, but for release of patents, but it's okay. Federal grants next, and then probably draw from the deck. That's for your flamingo. And that's all you're building. Oh, you haven't upgraded build yet. Cool, cool. Fedi grants. All right, let's see what you got. A couple petting zoos, or I mean, a flamingo and petting zoo probably. Yeah. I could definitely lose to Waza special that early. It was 100% possible. And like I feel relatively ahead. So danger. Danger. Secretary Bird. You go very nicely here. And maybe one day I can release you into the wild. Are you worth a snap? Pavil size 1 down here nets me $1. I still can't play the bird this break unless I take the Africa Partner Zoo. So I guess maybe I should take the Africa Partner Zoo, huh? Keep finding myself snapping cards when I intend to draw from the deck, but maybe you should have taken the snapping income, Adam. Here. Good card. Seems like a pretty obvious animals upgrade. I guess that's happening soon. Sure. Just think about upgrading association now, but I don't like it. Animals now. I just end up with another rep. School. Sweet, I have time. So I guess I will build Pavil size 1 down here before playing Secretary Bird, because I do have the time for that. And I can get release of patents down if I want. Or I can just cause a break. Maybe I want to do that. You can't cause the break this turn, right? Good talk. I could build a kiosk up here. Probably fine. Hadn't thought about it. Probably pays for itself soon enough. I mean, it does pay for itself. Okay, good talk. Give me those dots. America Man is so happy. Yeah, we're done building things now. You have 7 cards, and cards seems like the thing you're doing right now. But, I mean, I get it. You really need to find a high quantity of small animals to play, so, like, it looks kind of silly, but, like, I definitely get this. Secretary Bird, like, is next to 3 kiosks, and that's hilarious to me. Just ice cream things. All right, and then you trigger the break, question mark? No. Hydrologist, okay. Not the sexiest card in the world on this map. I would like to use the card's action at this time. Or maybe not. Can you do a conservation project? Not that I'm aware of unless it comes from hand. I don't know, man. No, I'm likely to get upgraded cards before I do this. I could also release a patents, but that just seems yucky. It's on 5 though. So I can uni and then get my 3rd conservation. Yeah, give me cards, bro. Cards. I don't think this is worth snapping, even with the sponsor too. I just don't think this is good enough. I need animals to play. I need stuff. And I don't want to spend an X. Okay, good talk. All right. Whatever. If I ever release Secretary Bird, this would be super great to go here. I'll get 2 card flips here. Upgrading sponsors could be good for this endgame, but I don't think it's worth it. Because it makes it so much harder to get this 2 CP. And like, if I play sponsors to get 2 CP, I can just get it this way. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave sponsors not upgraded. Ooh, herbivore breeding, check that out. Vet is $5, so I get it, but also seems like you're not going to upgrade association this game because like you only have 1 card flip left. I don't know what it's going to be. Cards seems like something you really want, you know? All right, let's grab that uni. The donate is also really good because I'm going to be so rich. And then I can get another worker here. This all seems very good. I can also get birds too and snapping income this break if I feel like I want to do that. And I can do both. I have Tech Institute, so I'll have enough X's to maybe do both in one action. All right, Europe, Partner Zoo, and you upgraded cards. So Associate and Build are never getting upgraded for you. You don't have size 2 income yet, but also, I mean, you're going to be okay for a minute. Release of patents. Have some more money. I would like this card. I'm not going to get it. He's about to take it from the row, I assume. Yeah. This is pretty good too. Okay, maybe not. Basic research. Oh, okay. Right, you need to do that first. Research of the basic variety has been played. RIP guided school tours. I would really like to draw more cards before I'm playing animals, but that's hard to do. I'm thinking maybe size 1, size 4, and then pavilion size 4, size 1, so I can grab herbivore breeding, and then I can just play these two or these two. I'll have enclosures for all of them. I am running out of space in my zoo. I won't be able to play any 5 size enclosures if I do this. I'm still gonna, but it's just a concern that I have. I mean, I've done things to my map this game in the name of making money and doing tempo. So we just kind of have to hope that that works out. Herbie breeding. Also, I have left. I actually don't have much rock left at this point. Like, I can't even play koala now unless I release something. Why would you take this card? You can never play it. Oh, you think I'm trying to play it from the row? Okay, I got it. That's rough. Oh, wait, you don't get to hypnotize me. Okay, well, that's cool. I'm happy to hear about that. Still feel pretty ahead. Sort of want to save the digging until it's relevant if possible. I don't, is there anything I really want to dig here? Alligator's a card I could play. It's a second reptile. But there's another alligator that's almost the same thing here. Yeah, I'm going to play worm. It also makes progress. Like, I can get herbivore breeding the same way regardless, which I do plan to do. But this makes little progress towards reptiles, and I want lots of conservation projects. I have so much conservation, you know. Oh, wait, I also can just grab one of these from the row because I'm cardsing right away. Fun. Yeah, then, yeah, no reason to dig because digging's better after I draw cards. Let's draw some cards. Let's see what we get. That's a monkey. Okay. I'm looking for like releases. Hi, Bald Eagle. You know, I've been saving up my luck for this game. Thank you, universe. That means I'm probably not into these because Bald Eagle's too freaking good. Galapagos giant tortoise. Fantastic. Probably discarding this monkey. Hating these doesn't seem like it. Oh, he can never play these. Yeah, just give me more from the deck. Give me a release. Woo! Ho! Ha! Ho! Mm. Did I mention I've been saving my luck? Been banking it. You have reptile breeding. Great for you. Okay, you took a multiplier token and put it on sponsors. That's a little bit scary. Europe is not here. That's inconvenient. I didn't even notice. Whatever, we'll take America. Even though I mean, I can't fit any more kiosks on my map, but it's good for this, so I want it. A little sad. You got me though. You really got me. And this happened like way earlier this break. And I'm just noticing it, which is not great, but what are you gonna do? I'll just take birds on 2, it's fine. It's also I would really like another bird, but it needs to like be small enough that I can play it. Not in love with snapping income. X tokens and $12 both seem pretty good. I could snap this and just play it. I actually like that a lot. Okay. Is that really better than $12? No, it's not. This is expensive. I was just doing some quick math. I need the money. Play the bush baby before the break. I could clever sponsors. Not super in love with that. I think I'm just gonna build the size 4 here. I guess I'm clevering sponsors, but what are you gonna do? What if I built the size 3? No. Yep. What if I built size 3 plus size 1 and played both of these? That seems a little better. Okay. It's a plan. We have it. Clever will be better later anyway, I'm sure. Really doesn't matter where this goes. It just needs to be next to a kiosk, right? I don't feel the need to spend the X for a rep. I'll dig her before breeding. Feels like Reptiles 2 is what's going to happen for me next. I also might want to dig something from the row so I can grab Victory Column with the cards. So let's do this first. Geological. I need to do some math here. I need to like sunbathe some cards to make this work, don't I? I got to do math. So this is 47 plus 8 for the enclosures. I need a total of $55, which involves sunbathing 2 cards. 55 is my favorite number, by the way. Extremely important. Right now, I'm not in any danger of being short money because I'll be able to snap, but also I'm probably taking pouch income for my last conservation project. All this to say, I think it's worth it to do cards and victory column because this $5 doesn't seem to make the difference. So let's do this now. If this lets him trigger the break, then that's what it does. This is fine. Maybe we'll draw a better sponsor too. Okay. Didn't happen. Whatever. I don't think it really mattered what I drew there. I also don't have snapping income. So I guess I did kind of need that if I was going to play victory column. Of course, it was in the row, so of course I needed it to play victory column. I know how this game works. Also, if you do something scary that isn't triggering the break, then like this, then I probably just need to trigger the break myself. I'll have $54. Sunbathing 1 is fine. Yeah, I gotta trigger the break here. Definitely. I have a real shot at this. Like, there's some Sunbear BS out there that could really hurt me, but I also don't see what conservation projects you're deep on, so like, I feel okay. It's the last break of the game, and I feel like I have a chance to win the game. That was weird. I guess nothing in the road does anything for you, so might as well take something I could possibly play. Okay, here's a conservation project, I assume. Okay. And you took size 2 3x. Okay, neato. Doesn't matter. I maybe was able to spend an X to build a pavilion there. But I'm protecting against venom. I should have done the calculation though. I'm just like a little worried about playing too slow because the last time I had a winning position in the end game against a player of this caliber, I borked it because of time. So I just don't want that to happen again. Build is an action that usually doesn't score a lot of points. So I like that you are doing that. Might beat Sunbear. Endgame CP, you get 1. Not this. Not this. 2 points. I'm getting 1. 2 from America Man. This is pretty bad, but what are you gonna do, right? This X isn't necessary. I can get another endgame CP. Yeah, we don't spend the X here for sure, because I get 1 rep and this. Okay. Yeah, it's 2 CP for the uni. And I can sunbathe everything. I can have money to donate. I got reptiles too coming. Heart rate just spiked to 155. Oh, pouch. I can sunbathe 1 less card. Right? Yeah, nothing else gets me. Ooh, sick. Gnosis is a little less good than Sunbear, but he could hypnotize my animals and play more. Okay. Come on. Hold, please. Oh, you got another X somehow. So you can associate, but I did deny reptiles too. Not sure what else you could do with associate, so maybe it's just more animals. Like a petting zoo and a sun bear would just be, I mean, I would flip the table. Okay. Oh, you're hypnotizing that so you can get a worker. That's very cute. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Yes! Oh. Whew. I feel alive right now. Oh my god. That was incredible.